In today's video, we're going to upgrade the wheels on our V4 Piburn Rotary for a Thunder Laser. We're going to upgrade to the V5 tires that were just released. So we're going to remove the rotary. This is a panel that I actually had custom designed and made, and I do actually sell on my website. And for the Thunder, it's really cool because you can disconnect the rotary while the machine is still on. It's not necessary, it could be off. But for the matter of like maybe using the Z-axis to go up and down, getting things right, plugging things in while the machine's still on is great. It was a very busy December, and I haven't cleaned this machine up yet. But in the future, I'll try to show a cleaner machine on here. We'll remove the rotary, we'll unplug this. We can actually lift the whole tray out as one piece. The rotary and everything stays connected. The goal for today is to change out the wheels that are on this Piburn rotary. You'll see how these have a rubber O-ring set up on them. If you talk to the guys, Lynn and Stan over at Lynn's Digital, they can go on and on about the specifics of why they chose this particular make of rubber, why this very specific type of rubber is the very best for its skid properties, so that way you're going to have a minimal amount of slippage with your cup rotating on these things. The problem is in what is pretty common, people will see, if you're trying to spin a cup with a handle on one of these, then the weight can actually throw the cup to slip a little bit. The improvement that they have now, and this is something that came out on the improvement that they have now, this is something that came out on the V5, the newest iteration of the Piburn rotaries, is this new aluminum wheel that has a solid rubber all the way around tire on it. And the idea, the concept here is that this mitigates any type of slippage that you might have. There have been a number of upgrades in the Piburn devices over the years. The very first Piburn device that I bought was the version 3. This particular device right here, the one that we're working on today, is maybe the 4th or 5th Piburn that I've bought over time for 7 or 8 different lasers that I've owned over the years. According to Lynn's Digital themselves, they actually don't recommend this particular device, so they say that it's not compatible with the Thunderbolt. I'm one of the very few people that is running this traditional roller setup on the Thunderbolt laser. Most people are running the grip. I run a lot of large runs of cups that don't require the additional accuracy that the Piburn grip can produce. So for me, being able to very quickly lift this handle up, throw another cup in, and hit start and continue to just run. In fact, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm working on a case of 24 cups for a regular customer that buys many thousands of dollars worth of items from me every year. This is basically the workhorse that I use for that particular customer and anybody else that comes along that meets that particular task. I do also run a CO2 Galvo for other single side images if it's the more appropriate tool for the job. And I have the Piburn grip that I have attached to one of these trays as well. So here is a close-up example of the new wheel, the new V5 wheel. You can see that the concept here is the device, it simply comes off with a couple of set screws, 1, 2, and then you're able to replace it right here on the machine. Lynn's Digital is pretty good about setting you up for success. They actually include a 2mm Allen wrench just for the purpose of installing this. I have a little bit longer one, so I'm going to use it. Go ahead and break this sucker loose. See, I have the 3 wheels on here. which has held up pretty well over many, many thousands of hours. You can see maybe a little bit of a rough spot there. Here's the new one that we're going to be adding in. Both had these set screws. You can see the one that was on the machine already had a little bit of blue Loctite on there. I think I do have some of that around that I can use. I actually got out my blue Loctite to put on the set screws for this thing, and I thought to myself, you know what, I should check. So sure enough, I removed the set screw from this wheel, and sure enough, as you can see, Lynn and Stan have already put a little bit of blue Loctite on this set screw. I probably would have been more surprised if they hadn't, actually. So I had the Loctite, that was great, but I didn't end up needing it. So if I look down inside the wheel, I can actually see that the set screws are backed out far enough that I can begin to place this on. And the installation is the opposite of removal. So I'll go ahead and place it on this shaft. This is a fully round shaft. It does not have any flat spots. I'll place that there. Get that pushed into position. It went on pretty tight. And I'm going to go ahead and set my set screw. And then the same thing with the other one. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this back. And now I'm going to set my set screw. There we are. That's one wheel. This one's a little bit tougher if you're doing it like me, because I do have this thing still attached to the installation bracket, but that's no problem. We can fix it up. Because I've got this in kind of tight place, I'm going to use some extra tooling here to try to help me get this small Allen wrench into place and break these loose. There we go. Then I'll use my nice long Allen wrench to finish taking it loose. We should be good and free by now. The wheel comes off. And then we can place the new wheel on there that already has the set screws, and as we described, it already has some of the Loctite blue on it. Go ahead and place that on flush. Just for kicks, we'll try to get it lined up. And there we have it, our new full tire wheels replacing our O-ring wheels on our Piburn V4, going for a Thunder Laser. While I'm here, I'll tell you a little bit about my drop tray that I have made for my Piburn rotaries. So this actually connects here, or it has an alignment pin, so that way every time I take this thing out and put it back in the laser, the alignment of the laser along with the gantry remains the same. It's fixed. I don't have to make any adjustments. I can take it out, do some flat work. I can put it back in and switch it out very easily between jobs. It has been a tremendous time saver for me as far as keeping calibration on my device. The piece that I had made, I actually had these custom machined, but that is a perfect match to the diameter of the alignment pin, and then it's threaded so that way I can attach it to our tray when we drop it right in. The tray is actually made from mild steel. You may notice that the competitor, Robert Kofed, I think he uses aluminum for his, and I have actually laid hands on his before. It is of incredible quality. It's very nice. He does use a 3D printed guide pin for alignment, but it does seem to work pretty well. The cool thing that I have going on with mine, say if you were like me and you had a rotary that has the wheels, and you also had a rotary that has a separate rotary that has a chuck style rotary, you could use magnetic feet, because this one is steel. You can simply drop your rotary in, and we have our image input on this thing. Let's go ahead and see if it frames properly. Good, wheels rolling pretty good, it seems like. And I'll show you just a little bit of a sped up process of the wheels actually rolling the cup. It works great. I ran that case of cups and everything came out flawless. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment below. We truly appreciate your viewing. Thanks. Have a great day.